when I hit the number, give you the number, call in. We just gonna do that tonight. 'Cause Black music is unbelievable. Let's see. I want him. No, he's gone. He can't answer the question. I don't see the soul. So, oh, okay. I was gonna ask him. I guess my. So before I get to the news, I have one question. All right. Will the Spurs win one game in this NBA
Of
Finals?
course.
Yes or no?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay. So will the Spurs win one game?
It ain't looking like it.
Lady E, will the Spurs win one game?
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think the
I'm hoping at least one.
The better question, or I'm gonna improve your question. Will the Knicks lose a game?
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. That's
All right.
that's the bigger question.
Yes.
They have won 13 straight playoff games, one of the historic run through an NBA Finals. It's incredible. It's just like, yeah, the Knicks. All right.
I heard, not that I watched it all the way, but I did hear that the watch party is canceled because the president will be joining.
Yes, they have a huge watch party, I believe, outside Madison Square Garden. And yes, it is canceled because of security. Although they have had some problems with fights and arrests, and and my son-in-law, your brother-in-law Malcolm, has said that they're going to tear the place up if they win tomorrow, which is only game 3.
Okay.
All the New Yorkers are out of control right now.
They are out of control.
I mean, it's I'm happy for them, but
yeah, I am. We're talking about pent up. What was it, 52 years or something like that? I mean,
they acting like it's 15,000 years. I mean, they just Lord.
They haven't won since the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Oh my goodness. But hey, as you always say, to the winner, goes the sport. When you win, you can do all that. You can say everything you want.
Talk smack for forever. So yeah, all right, we'll see. Next game is tomorrow. Okay. All right.
I did want to shout out and celebrate today, which is officially 6/7. And so for all the kids out there and maybe adults who have heard this all year long, Evelyn was very excited to celebrate 6/7. And there's nothing to except for the hand movement, and just get super excited every time you see the number. So it's official.
What?
6/7.
6/7. I don't. As we say,
there's nothing to understand, Doc.
I don't be knowing what.
There's nothing. Just say okay, and let's go on.
Okay, all right.
So she's learning the dates, and she just screamed when she saw that it was 6/7.
Okay.
Because when it's 6:07, she screams. So this is an everyday, 2 times a day kind of thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand. I really just don't get it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? I don't get it.
Like the soul said, just let it go, lady.
Lady, I like when you start doing the Rapper's Delight lyrics.
I was getting ready to say. Okay, well, all right.
Couple of sad notes we got to get this in, because particularly because it's local. Police have identified the victim in the deadly shooting after and because it's at a graduation.
It's terrible.
At a graduation shooting in Fairfield,
California.
Police have said that 18-year-old Jamario Baker was the victim of the deadly shooting that occurred following Sam Yeto, I guess his high school's graduation ceremony at the Fairfield High School campus on Wednesday evening. According to police, 3 other people were also shot, including an 11-year-old and 2 others in their 20s. Okay. At a graduation. Okay, I did talk to, Heather up and she said she didn't know the family. She lives in Fairfield. She doesn't know the family, but she knows it hit the community very, very hard.
So sad.
Okay. Lady E, you gonna like this one. Okay. I'm not doing any more of these. Well, I'll do this one. This is one more. Okay. In 1998, this day was the
Mm.
6th. 3 white
Yes.
supremacists killed James Byrd Jr.
Mm.
by dragging him for 3 miles behind a pickup truck in Jasper, Texas. I remember that.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, the 3 men were convicted of murder. One was executed in 2011. Another is on death row. And a third was sentenced to life in prison. The lynching spurred a Texas hate crime law as well as the federal Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act. I remember that very.
I remember that.
Yeah. All right.
I couldn't believe it.
We got to
I
keep.
remember, if I think I got this right, one of his daughters went on to become a police officer with the Houston department.
I met her.
Yeah, you
Actually
remember
met
that?
her
Mm-hmm.
at the White House. I remember I
Wow.
went to the White House for the what was the stand? What was it?
United We
The
Stand.
90 We Stand
Wow.
conference. Hey, this is before this fool got in office. Excuse me. And I met her. Actually met her. Yes, and she became a police officer, specifically in response to that. Yeah. Thank you for a reminder, Malcolm.
Wow.
Lady E, you're gonna love this one.
All right, since I'm loving a lot of stuff tonight.
Nearly 84% of Detroit high schoolers were paid for coming to school this year,
Okay.
with
Mm.
far more students in neighborhood schools receiving the payout. Roughly 12,000 Detroit public school community district students received at least one $100 Visa gift card for showing up to class every school day in 5-day cycles from January through March. The district had 15,247 students enrolled across 26 high schools in the district. Students could earn up to $1,000. And they did this in response to chronic absenteeism. It did decrease by 10 percentage points. Apparently, that's what the data has said. Yeah, it began to last year. And so they struggled, as many schools have, especially after the pandemic, with getting young people to come to school. So they figured a way to do it is to pay them. All right.
Financial incentive.
So yes, now, okay. This is not new. And back years ago when I was teaching, I'm not going far back, they did have a couple of programs that tried this.
Wow.
Getting students to go to school. And some people, that's a good, like they did. Here's the real problem. If they're coming to school just because of the money, what happens when they run out of money? That's the issue, right? You're not coming, you're going to pay them to come to school, and you hope, the schools, like, learning is the key. But when they run out of money, what are they going to do? That means they're going to have to build into the budget forever the monetary incentive to get them to come to school. So, they got them right now.
We used to do something like that in summer school.
They did that. Yeah, they have done it before. Yes. Yes.
Shout out to Cowboy and B Hall School to
Wow.
Work program.
Hey, Doc, if they got a fund for insurrectionists, I don't want to hear nothing about nothing.
That's true.
You got that right.
Right, right,
You got that right. You got
right.
that right. Okay, let's get in. Let's just go straight into and Psalm will save yours because you got some wonderful things. We're going to celebrate Black music tonight, okay? Because it is Black Music Month. We're going to kick it off right on the first show of the June year with celebrating Black music. And I got some notes here. And, Black music is just so rich. And I was just thinking about it. I got here blues, gospel, jazz, R&B. I guess you could throw funk in there too, right? So, hip hop, and and I would Beyonce around country.
Yeah.
We all in there, and but music is deeply personal. It's deeply personal. Everybody likes who they like, and I'm just thinking. Right now, and so you just in your news you had the great Peabo Bison died this what, this past weekend or just
I think so. Just a couple days ago.
a couple days ago. And for
Mhm.
those who don't know, Peabo Bryson, Grammy Award winning R&B singer known for his duets from Disney classics Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. You probably heard the voice. You may know him, of course. We're familiar with Peabo because that boy can sing a love song. All right.
Yes, sir.
So,
Is Tonight I Celebrate My Love? Is that him?
yep. Tell about somebody. Love,
Yeah,
feel the
that's right.
fire. I mean,
Yeah.
people do not dance with somebody you like on Peabo Bryce. Okay. If you're ever in my arms again, yeah, Peabo was just something, and he nabbed he got 2 Grammy Awards back in '93 and '94 for his performance of Beauty and the Beast with Celine Dion.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Beautiful
Peabo, to
song.
those of us who are R&B lovers, Peabo, you got Luther, you got Peabo, you got all them in there. You got Marvin Gaye. Lady, you got anything you want to say about Peabo?
Smooth as silk. Smooth as silk. I love people. Yeah.
Ooh, Feel of Fire. And then Earth, Wind, and Fire has Questlove has put out a new documentary, I guess a movie, right? On Earth, Wind, and Fire, reflecting on their legacy. And I didn't realize, so until I read this, what a prolific producer that Questlove is. He did
Oh, Quest is and the thing is, he ain't even done. It's like he's got his nightly gig on the Tonight Show. He's got his band, The Roots,
Yeah.
and in his spare time, he's a documentary filmmaker. I mean, this brother is just he's an ambassador for the music.
I mean, he co-directed The Summer of Soul, or When a Revolution Can Be Televised. Oh, I love that phrase for a bunch of reasons. And he's all over it, and so I cannot wait to see, because Earth, Wind, and Fire is, that's why it's deeply personal. Love Earth, Wind, and Fire. So we want to talk to you about who you like, who you love. I got a couple of questions we're gonna throw at you, and let me just say even further, the Michael Jackson movie is just thrown like it. I know it's broken records. I don't know where it is this week, but for weeks it was, it was numero uno, right? And a whole new generation got to see why folks like me make such a big deal out of Michael Jackson, right?
Doc, my son Neo is 11 years old. That boy is on Michael Jackson all day. And it's so cool because that was what I was on when I was his age.
I know.
And that's when music is good. Because it's not just for the moment or for your generation. I mean, it just transcends everything. We in the car, we listening to Beat It, we rock it out. We got Human Nature out, Smooth Criminal. I'm doing the lean. I mean, man, I'm so glad that movie came out because I love to enjoy that with my son.
Yeah.
And that's one of the points I'm gonna touch on, that whole generational thing. And so hang on to that, because I want to ask people, if that happens in the household. But yes, the Michael Jackson, that thing is huge, right? And if you look at the #1 nominated Oscar, whatever the nomination, Sinners, at the heart of that movie was music.
Oh yeah, the blues.
It was all about the blues. It was all about the blues. In fact, it was, that's what the vampires wanted. They said, give us the guitarist, give us the musician, and that'll somehow make us. I don't know what they was trying to do in that movie. Well, I had a long, give us the music. Nah, there's so much symbolism in that movie, in many ways, but especially around the music. Like, we need the music to make us, and come join us. But the blues, right? So just this year, Black music has, and obviously he was a Black guitarist, has just been in the entertainment world. Blues, gospel, jazz, R&B, funk, hip hop. I got to Washington today, Unsung. It's funny, I wouldn't even, it just turned on. Numbers went out turn on Unsung. You know, and Mike knows it's on the what's it? Anyway, that channel, I can't think of the channel. TV1, and you just get and you see like four, you can't stop. So, you know, I saw the emotions, you know, and you know, I got, you know, yeah, the emotions. Oh my God. And they had, you know, then came a group that I wasn't familiar with, but I heard of called the Jones Sisters. So today they were doing like 80s, 90s groups, right? The Jones Sisters. Then Angela Winbush. Mike, you remember Angela Winbush?
A little bit.
Oh, Renee and Angela.
Renee and Angela. Yeah.
Winbush.
You don't have to cry. Oh, I love that song.
She went off on her own and did her thing. What a voice, right? And then I finally turned it off and Al Jarreau came on, you know.
Wait,
but
she did I'll Be Good?
Yeah.
That's my song.
yeah,
What?
yeah. So you
Oh,
want the
that's so
celebration of and so yes, Black music ain't no joke. It's the real deal. So I want to ask Mike. Okay, I can't stop. I gotta stop talking.
What you mean?
Gotta add some songs to my Spotify. Thank you, Dr. Rush.
I called Malcolm one night. I said, Malcolm, I just got again. I've seen this movie 1,000 times, not 1,000, a few hundred, maybe not. And it was on, and I just couldn't stop watching. And we did a show. I think there's only been 3 movies that we've done on Street Soldiers to talk about. And they're all music movies, and it was Brown Sugar, right?
Oh.
Remember I called myself watching Brown Sugar?
That's a good movie.
Brown Sugar, Tay Diggs, and Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah, and their love for hip hop. You know, they grew up, and to see these little kids falling in love with hip hop, which was almost the basis of their relationship. It's a really good movie about music, right? And the love people have for music. And so, yeah, this music is so personal. So I want to ask our audience out there, do you love music as much as we do? Number one, I know you do. So I'll start with what artist is special to you and who has meant a lot to you? I'm not going to go with best, worst, and all of that. Just an artist that is special to you and has meant a lot to you, okay? What genre of music is special to you? You know, blues, gospel, jazz, R&B, hip-hop. Your answer is yours, right? And if you got a question about the biopics, you can, you know, talk about any biopic. I know we had a little discussion in here, right? But we didn't open it to the audience. 877-955-1061. I forgot to give the number. 877-955-1061. And here's one I really want to know. Now, these are a lot. Did you grow up in a home where the music was passed down? Because a lot of these unsung pieces in the home or in the church is where it started, you know? And you know, did you grow up in a home where either the parents talked about it or they played the music that was going? Because what I find out, even with hip hop, I know more hip hop history than half the kids I work with. Seriously, I don't know if people know a lot of music history at all, and I'm just wondering if they grew up and that's just in one genre. But you know, I know all the way back and know what's going. You know, so I'm curious about that. 877-955-1061. Sometimes I get the old number stuck in my head. What artist is special to you and has meant a lot to you? What genre of music is special to you? If you want to comment on any of the biopics from Ray Charles to Ray to you know, to Michael's movie to, you know, I love Get On Up. And did you grow up in a home where the music was passed on to you? Let's celebrate Black music tonight on Street Soldiers. You are on. Thank you for calling. Where you calling from? Pick one of those and go for it. We celebrate Black music. What's up?
Absolutely celebrating Black music. This is San Francisco's own Martin Luther McCoy. What's happening, Doc?
Oh, man. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
What's going on with y'all? What better treat than to turn on the radio and hear y'all speaking about something that's so dear to me, because I'm an artist who was created by vinyl. As my brother Paz Ray, the DJ, had to make sure I was aware of. I was created by vinyl records.
Yes,
so I'm listening to y'all talk. And what y'all don't know is I'm dropping a double vinyl album in July.
A
Matter of fact, we're going to debut the music. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but, hey,
This is
look,
what it's about. We go for it.
no. Go, you go for it. Tell us
Oh,
all about it.
Let me tell you.
They're back there right now.
You know, independent music has
So he
been
didn't answer me, so I
my
knew that
calling in this world ever since I started putting out records. So I returned to form in June 20th at Golden Gate Park. We having the Rebel Soul Fest, where we do what? Help platform independent artistry. Yes, we're doing it again. It's gonna be for free, 12 to 4, and I'm headlining. But V Otis is gonna be rocking. Frack from the city, he gonna be rocking. Ian Kelly from Oakland, he gonna be rocking. Otis McDonald,
they're squatting behind
Jazzy Jeff, he gonna be rocking.
Sorry.
Kaya Zana, she from San Francisco, she gonna be rocking. David Boyce, the saxophone player, he gonna be rocking. It's gonna be a lot of us out there doing what we do with the world famous Rick and Russ show, setting it off DJs. But because of Rick and Russ, I am the artist that I am because they spun records and let me come in and carry the cables, Big Bob parties, Supreme and Paz Red, the local 1200s, all of these cats. They played black music. You know how many people KMEL done put on that was representing black music?
Yep.
That got started in life because of black music?
Yep.
Look at all of the history of the DJs that been on there spinning. What they playing? Why do we care about 106.1 today? Why do we remember KSOL and KDIA? Because they spun black music. They put black culture in the airwaves and you couldn't deny it when you heard it. And that's what I'm making. My album is called Welcome Back Love. And you can believe it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure you get
Man, look,
an
man.
advanced copy.
Man, you got me triple
Please
juice
send
over
me
here,
the
man.
video.
Man, you're so good, man. I gotta ask you, man. I know that, but coming up, whose style, who influences, what influences did you have? I could probably guess, but I want you to say it.
You could guess, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm a hybrid between Rick James and Stevie Wonder.
Oh,
You see, my brother, he was a Parliament Funkadelic head. He swear he could hear himself on the live album when they brought the mothership to Oakland, California. So I heard that every day. But down the street in Lakeview, down on Holloway, my uncle was spinning Al Green. He was letting me play the Marvin Gaye records.
yeah.
When I go home and chill with Pops, he was playing Sam Cooke, Dinah Washington, Brooke Benton, Ray Charles. The list goes on. So it's all in my DNA. Sam Cooke, it's all in my DNA.
See,
But
man.
beside that, it was also, we from the Bay Area, so independent music culture and being about your business, that was also equally important. I grew up with cats like Aladdin and Pascal and Russell and them cats. They was all focused on not being penniless at the end of the day because we was pursuing a dream. But we don't have always this guidance on how to make the dreams manifest.
That's
So
true.
you do the best job you can and you take the risks that you think make the most sense. But right here, hey, we got all the tools we need. You got AI to help you out. You got ChatGPT to answer some questions. And hopefully you get some real people in your life with some experience that can help make sure you're not getting off on the wrong foot.
Thank you, Martin Luther. Man, is there a website that we can send people to? And man,
Absolutely. You stay tuned with me. My full name, Martin Luther McCoy, as in the real.
Malcolm,
San Francisco's finest right there, ladies and gentlemen.
we all smiling in here, man. We all smiling. Thank you, man. We'll get some people there, get the word out.
And thank you to that brother for keeping the music alive.
Oh yeah.
Keeping real music alive, playing instruments, bringing it to the people, keeping soul music. I know people call R&B. I like to call it soul.
I hear you, brother.
Yes.
All right. Hey, you're on Street Soldiers. We're celebrating Black music tonight. What you got for us? You want to talk about special music to you? Anyway, what's your name? Where you calling from? Jump into it.
This is Rich from the Scope.
Hello, Rich. What you got?
Yeah. I want to remember Kuna, IMP.
All right. All right.
Mhm.
All right. Yes, sir. All right.
From Lakeview, yes, rest in
San
peace.
Francisco.
You got it.
Yes.
You got it. All right. Thank you. Thank you. 877-955-1061. What artist is special to you, has meant a lot to you? What genre of music is special to you? If you want to comment on any of those biopics that have been out, if you like Michael, if you like Ray, pick one. And did you grow up in a home where the music was, showcased for you? All right. We're asking you all that. 877-955-1062, 1061. Mike, you let me know when somebody calls in. Remember I saw Brown Sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Then I turned and Purple Rain was on.
Oh.
And I had to watch that all over again.
Yeah.
Because Prince is so good in that movie. Prince in the Time, the music is just outstanding.
Mm.
You know, and I love that whole little juxtaposition. You can't outdo Prince.
Mm.
You can't outdo Prince. Although the time was good. It's good. All right, 877-955-1061. Music, call in. You got something? Yes or no? All right, we'll start over here with Lady E. Do you want to kick us off here with from inside? An artist that's special to you, has meant a lot to you. You don't have to answer all of them, but you can answer some of them.
Well, right off the top of my head, the artist that always speaks to me is Mahalia Jackson.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
She was just ruthless when it comes to delivering her messages in song. She gave it everything she got. My mother used to call her the ugly singer. People, when you're singing, people want to look good sometimes. But then there are those singers who don't care how they look. They just want to get that tone, those words, that message out without any hesitation. Yeah. So she's that one for me.
Mahalia Jackson. And again, that's the piece of the history, right? I would hope that young people or people who came after Mahalia or people not know who she is. And if they don't, they should go find out because it's all connected. It's all connected. And one begat, if I can say that, the other, blues begat gospel, but begat jazz, begat R&B, begat funk, begat hip hop, and it's all tied together for those of us, who want to know a little bit about musical history. 877-955-1061. Call in and tell us what artists do you like. We're celebrating Black Music the first week of June. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of questions. And I really want to know if it came up in your home. What'd you learn in your home, spinning records? I know, so you and I used to gather around the TV on Saturday morning and watch. Oh, can you do it better than me, brother? You can do it. You can do it better than me.
Yeah, those days are behind me, but I do remember Saturday mornings you would be cleaning the house. I had to mow the lawn, and then Soul Train be on like 10 or 11, and Soul Train was everything, y'all.
Soul Train was everything. Everything. Every Saturday. Everything. Celebration of Black music every Saturday morning. 877-955-1061. I know y'all out there like Black music. You just got to call in and tell us who you like. Tell me if you saw the movie Michael and what you thought about that. Okay, just tell us. We're here to celebrate. Martin did a wonderful job of celebrating the music. He really did. And independent. I love that whole independent label thing because music is different today. The way they do business in music.
Yeah.
One thing when you watch these unsung documentaries, you not only learn, about the artists, you learn about the industry.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh man, look. You can see why Prince wore slave on his face. The industry is something else. The labels, the deals with the labels. Mike, you a big businessman, music man. He might be a big businessman too. Who for you?
Oh man, it's a lot.
I know. That's why I'm giving you the mic.
It's a lot.
Mike has.
Well, first of all, you got hip hop. I grew up in hip hop.
Yeah.
But before that, you had my dad was into a lot of different music from James Brown to Ray Charles to Curtis Mayfield,
Man,
and Marvin Gaye, George Benson, Randy Crawford.
Ooh, you putting some names out there, brother.
Yeah, so it's just too many to name. And then also you talk about Soul Train. What was cool about the 80s and then the early 90s was that you kind of had an explosion of just like different ways to get the content. You had MTV, you had BET,
Mm-hmm.
you had
The box.
The Box. You
106 in Park.
106 in Park, to TRL,
Watching 106 in Park.
to Rap City in the Basement. Just a lot, Yo MTV Raps, just a lot of different ways you can consume and get the music. I thought that was super cool. Stevie Wonder is another one. Of course, Mike, Prince, Luther Vandross. I was listening to Luther Vandross when he sang at the NAACP Awards for Dionne Warwick. Gives you goosebumps seeing that performance. So
When you talk about
the
that,
Denzel Washington introduction,
yeah.
cool. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did they play? Did your dad play records in the house? I mean, so you like
Yeah, my dad played all that. He played he played because he played sometimes what his dad would play. So Count Basie.
Ooh.
Some people like he sometimes would play BB King. All that stuff, man. Muddy Waters, the blues. It's all American music. Black music is basically American music is basically black music. If you really break it down,
there would be no America without
rock
black
and roll
music.
to all of that.
Yeah, it would be no America without black music.
When you watch the Beatles, all their favorite singers,
yes,
a lot of the people that at England Invasion, it was soul singers that they were their favorite singers. There's one I forgot it came on TV, but it was supposed to be the Rolling Stone, some other people, the Supremes, but James Brown. They said James Brown stole the show. It was some type of showcase in the 60s or something. And Rolling Stone was actually supposed to be like the headliners, and they said, "Man, we can't go after that guy. He literally stole the show." It's pretty fan. I think it's a documentary about it too. So, yeah, I love black music. Love music.
Let me get some folks in there. 877-955-1061. Michael said that very well. I like to hear you. Where's the music? Like I say, it's personal. I mean, literally, I could not. Of course, I could, but my life would not be the same without this music. It just wouldn't be. You know, it shapes your life. When you little, you grow up listening. You know, somebody. The radio. And all right, you on? Thanks for calling.
Hello, hi. This is BNB from San Leandro, but I was born and raised in San Francisco in the Hayden Ashbury, and we listen to all kind of soul music on the weekends and every day. We listen to Jerry Butler.
Yeah.
And Clarence Carter and Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Oh yeah.
And then the dramatics, the old school dramatics. What you see is what you get.
The dramatic.
And who else? And the New Birth.
Yeah, New Birth. Yeah.
And, and Donald Byrd and the Blackbirds.
I remember that. I remember Donald Byrd. All right.
Oxley Park.
Oh, yes.
All kind of music growing up.
She grew up in that Hayden Ashbury, so that's the type. I bet you she just heard of the eclectic.
Right on Page Street, around the corner from the
Ernest Ingo
bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yep, down the street from Ernest Ingo. We live a block away.
Yeah.
And the Park Bowl bowling alley used to be over there on Haight Street.
Yeah.
The Niners used to play at Kezar.
Oh yeah, well that was a way.
And they had roller derby back in the day over there.
Roller derby.
Stanion.
Roller derby.
Joni West.
I guarantee you them young folks don't know about no roller derby.
Those were the good old days. And Grand Theft used to play in the park on Hippie Hill.
Yeah.
Grand Theft with Craig Cook and the Promatics. Yeah.
Did you see the movie, Michael? Did you see it?
Yes, I liked it.
You liked it.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the others? I just want to get an answer to this question. Have you seen any other of these? Ray or I loved Get On Up, the James Brown.
That one was good.
I thought he was great. And anyone that you like, a musical biopic, I think they call them, right? You got one?
No, not really. I like them all.
Like them all.
About the ones that come on Unsung and stuff. Yeah. I like Teddy Pendergrass when they did his. I learned a lot about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when he left the group.
Yeah. Yeah. Your life wouldn't be the same without black music, I'm sure.
I know. Yep. It wouldn't. KDIA and K-Soul.
Thank you so much for calling. All right. Thank you. Celebrate the music. All right. Hi. You're on Street Soldiers. What's your name? Where you calling from? Jump into this appreciation of black music. Who we got?
And Doc Stefan from San Diego. Hey now, I got to call in and say, man, my favorite guy all time. I used to go see him on 122nd and off of Western in LA, and the women would go crazy. Bobby Womack, my all-time favorite.
Oh man,
Bobby Womack. And my favorite group, definitely Parliament Funkadelic. I agree with your brother. The Mothership Connection can't be matched. And of course, I'm all Parliament. That was my high school years. All that One Nation of the Groove. All that was me. And definitely got to go with the Isaac Brothers. You can't go wrong with them. You can't go wrong with them anytime. So that's
you name it's the richness of the music is it. The richness, man. You hit they're all great, right? They're all great and they all affect you personally. Yeah. Did you in the home? Did they when you're home, did the parents play anything? Did you get introduced to it that way?
Oh, definitely. That's how I got introduced to it. We had the old reel to reel with all the songs on it, and family would come over when I was a kid, and my mother's house was the party house, and all the family would come over, and all the music was played, and from the Temptations to, like they said, New Birth to all that. Good times.
Wonderful music, man. Wonderful, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brother just said reel to reel. Okay.
Yes, I did. The reel to reel.
Yes.
Yeah, we still got it. We got it in the storage. We're keeping it. It's got voices from some ancestors past on that reel too that we keep. I'm gonna say my dad had a restaurant in San Diego called the Black Frog, and from 78 to about 82, and it was a jazz and seafood club and nothing but jazz. And I tell you, we had a lady on the microphone named Ella Ruth Piggy, and she would just blow every weekend. And I was telling Doc about it this weekend, how it was the first black jazz club in San Diego in the black community where there was no dancing. It was upscale. It was seafood. It was steak. And I'm talking, him and his buddy were frogmen in the military, and they both got out, and one happened to be a cook, and so they decided to name it the Black Frog. And I'm talking anybody that ever came to San Diego back then came to the Black Frog to handle business, from Ronald Reagan to Pete Wilson. I remember all those people showing up. But what a great time for me and the era for me, because I was a young man, a teenager, and listened to all that good jazz on the weekend. So, yeah.
Thanks, Stefan. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Your love of the music. 877-955-1061. He threw some names out there. And this is something about musical history. Now, that's why I love a show like this, because I never then go find out.
Yeah.
Go find out. Bobby Womack, go hear some Bobby Womack, okay? Just listen, because everybody grew out of somebody.
And if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, baby, okay? Sorry, I love me some Bobby Womack.
Oh, Bobby Womack be telling stories. Boy.
Hey, come on now, Mike.
Harry hippie.
Who is all right, you're on the air. We having a great time celebrating black music. Go right ahead. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, my name is Tish, and I'm calling from Oakland, California.
Thank you. What you want? Tell us who's special to you?
Well, I love Stevie Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
I love Tina Marie, Rick James, and Tina Marie.
Yes.
Because when they performed at the Cow Palace in San Francisco,
speak on it.
That was the.
Keep going.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, let's even do. You know what? I'm silenced right now because I wasn't expecting to be on the air.
Oh, that
sounds good.
You're doing great.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm an oldies but goodies. I was raised up by all the OGs. Yeah, universal, brother. Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for calling.
You 106.1 K.
People Station.
Soldiers
Thank
out
you.
here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, 877-955-1061. Call. We're celebrating Black music. Tell us the genre you like. Maybe you like, and I want to know how much musical history you know too. I like hearing that. And what I'm thinking about is God, I had something on my mind. I lost it right there. Okay, anyway. And wait a minute, and you jump in while I'm trying to get my thoughts together for the next call.
Love music.
What you got?
Love it. I think Michael Jackson's great. I also think Janet Jackson's amazing. And I love when they teamed up. I remember when that music video came out, which is my favorites. I don't know. I have a lot, and so when you're talking about this, I thought about like Keith Sweat and how he made like kind of an impression on me. When it came to like songs, like you're like that's our song. That was Aaliyah.
Yeah,
Aaliyah has some beautiful music.
Yeah.
I grew up on Monica. I loved Monica. And
Don't take it personal.
Tamia. I loved Tamia. I thought she was just stunning. Her voice just took me somewhere. And then the music videos always were really powerful. So I always used to like record those on VHS because that's how you did it. Watch CMC and would record it, rewatch it, and then that's how I got introduced to like Master Ace. And those were like songs that had like super heavy beat. And so, it was important to have bass in the car or know somebody who did. And you always tried to pick the right song. When you had not the aux cable, but a CD that you burned at the house. So it was, and then, so I always loved that kind of stuff. Tony Braxton and like Keisha Cole. And then when you come to like the newer music, I think about, like the internet is kind of funky and I like them. I like Frank Ocean. I like how they kind of explore and
They can't get to him from here. They need to go back there.
Tony. I was gonna say them, but I just it's a given. But yes,
very talented.
They musical, okay?
Like every single song,
Very
like
good.
the dancing, the singing, like, and then the one, oh, what is it? Shy. Right.
Shy.
There was that one where they did it a cappella.
Yeah.
And you're right. I'm not gonna sing it. But it's like, and if I ever fall in love, look up that a cappella. Yes, Mike. Yes. Do us a Miss Estelle, please, and sing a little bit because that I mean,
Great song.
Your life would not be the same
it wouldn't
without the music.
That's true.
and I get so sad when I can't find the songs. And so that's why I guess I'm really happy about YouTube and I did the premium because I hate commercials. I want when I want to hear the song, I want to hear it and I don't want to interrupt it. So and Yoshi's, I think Yoshi's is really great as a venue that's somewhat affordable where you can go listen to new music too. And then the Greek, right? Is it the Greek out in Berkeley? Like that's kind of a cool place. Oh,
Yes.
Lord, what was his name? Oh God.
Wait.
No. I was gonna say, gosh, I can't think of it. He has like a new he's different. He has like an old timey voice. No, he's good. I was going more. It's not London. I can't think of
I know
it.
who you talking about.
Down by Meet Me by the River. What's that one?
I know you talking about.
Yeah, so he's really good. Now I have to find it.
You'll find it. 877-955-1061. Call.
DJ Quick is a good one.
But
Yeah.
I always like the rappers that
Yeah.
play multiple, produce and they rap. Malcolm, what you say?
Yeah.
Malcolm?
Oh no, I was waiting for Doc.
No, go ahead.
I love, everybody loves music, but being a DJ for 30 years and I kind of call myself a musicologist, so to speak. I love music. I take it very seriously and I get frustrated when Black music is fragmented into genres, because to me it's this one people making many different styles of music. But you know, when you get in, when you have to sell it and all that stuff, you have to break it into something. But you know, the blues was my uncle, you know, jazz was my dad, the hip hop was me. It was all connected. And oftentimes it's fragmented, like it's different, you know, and then people think, oh, R&B is only Black music, or rock is not Black music, or jazz is old this. And I'm like, it's in the gumbo, it's all in the pot, you know. And to answer your question, I'm not going to answer what the artist, but I was lucky enough to come up in the Bay when we actually had Black owned radio.
Yeah.
KDIA, someone mentioned KSOL. In LA, I would go listen to KDAY. And you know, it's different because they love the music the same way that I did. You know, and they were presenting it as a jointed, the connections in it. So I just think we miss out on that. And I was lucky enough to be in that era when we had those stations.
Somebody in the house answer this. In the movie Do the Right Thing, what was the name of the radio station? And I know the soul knows it. Mike, you remember?
I remember.
Go ahead, Soul, give it to him.
I think it's called We Love Radio.
We Love Radio, and it was Samuel L. Jackson on the mic.
That's right.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. And it's funny, those moments get you. In the middle of hot Harlem, he's playing his music, and it was a soundtrack to the whole. We got a call. All right, no. They're gone. Okay.
I'm gonna say Leon Bridges. I found it. So it's Leon Bridges.
Yeah. He's nice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you about him. I had vinyl, right? Mm-hmm. And Malcolm spent in my vinyl was all jazz, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's how he spent his day with me. He'd go over there, you know. But being able to hand that part of history over to him, was great. You know, now there's all the stories about him about scratching and tearing up my records, but that's a whole different deal, right? But
I'm a 70s baby, so it's all about the funk, you know.
It's all about handing that, you know, and he's connected down. He can talk about Count Basie and Duke Ellington just like he can talk about anybody else.
Right.
And he knows the musical history.
Miles Davis.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Well, I think that's like the new thing too, is like young people, everybody, like you don't have to listen to just one thing, right? I think we used to identify like that in a way, but there's just so much good music. You can't deny it. You got to listen to it all.
Listen for Mike. Who was the most sampled artist in hip hop?
James Brown.
There you go. Isn't that right?
Probably James or James Curtis or James.
James Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that I keep saying one is a connection to the next.
What's the name? Now this is controversial. This is very taboo and controversial.
Okay.
Right. And I'm really gonna go there. But R. Kelly was a very talented individual. He made a lot of great Black music. I know his trials and tribulations got the best of him.
Oh, that's not controversial, Mike. We all know he's an incredible songwriter.
Incredible songwriter,
look,
singer.
The name of love.
Putting songs together.
Ain't got nothing.
Arranger.
Yes.
Also Quincy Jones.
Oh, Quincy.
Shout out to Quincy.
Work with everybody. Yeah. Now you talk about
Babyface too,
and who span musical genres.
Yes.
Quincy Jones grew up playing trumpet, jazz trumpet, and ended up working with everybody. You work with Frank Sinatra and Michael Jackson.
Incredible.
Come on now. 877-955.
About 1 minute.
Oh, is that all? Yeah. Oh, I love this. Can we go on for like 2 hours?
Right.
Gotta do this again. We got to do this again. We got to do this again.
Love me.
Oh my God. Lady, you want to get in before we gotta go?
You said so much about so many. I think the thing that really speaks to me when it comes to our music, notice I said our music, is the message in the music.
Yeah.
You can have a birthday party and sit around the table and come up with, I don't know how many birthday party songs. My sister, when she got her first divorce, she had a divorce party. And we went out to dinner. And at the divorce party, Every other word, there was a song. We were singing songs about what he did and what he did. We went to the, there was no conversation. We would just a word and then a song would come right after it. And we just sang through the whole party. There's the power in the messages and in the music and the stories that the songs tell. How you can brokenhearted, and then you get through the broken heart to the other side. You find a song that can start the broken heart and then a song that'll take you through to the other side. The music is just so powerful and it's so priceless. Yeah. The messages in the music and the stories that they tell is what sticks with me when it comes to music.
The OJs.
In my house,
you made that, yeah.
We didn't talk about the authors, the artists. My daddy sang. He sang Brooke Benton songs. Smooth as silk.
Yes.
Okay. And then we would sing, and once the music started, we'd be dancing. We had the records. We went from the LPs, the big. We had the 8 tracks. We had the 45s. It was a musical house. And then when mother got tired, we had to pull out some, don't forget about Aretha Franklin. She pulled out a gospel. We pull out Mahalia Jackson. We pull out the old ladies singing those songs that's going to get you from all this hell and damnation straight to heaven. There was a song. Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap it up, everybody. Celebrating Black. We'll do this again. We will do this again. It was wonderful. Go see Centers. Go see Centers. Go see Centers. The music is at the core of that wonderful movie. All right, we out of here, everybody. We'll see you next week right here.